folks. We here now. This is Busters. This is the real Busters. You might have seen a fake Buster stream recently. That is not the legit shit. This is the real deal. And you're here now. Okay? We're going to have people that you like, that you love, and that you enjoy. Let me show them on the screen right now. We've got Sam Hill, myself, Russell Cook, Jarvita. All right. Those are the folks who are going to be the four pillars of the show that matters. All right. Now, I think that a lot of people have expectations. They wonder what's going to happen. What are we going to do? Is this going to be the next $1 billion stream? Could this be $1 trillion stream? Maybe, in a few days, Elon Musk will be coming after me and saying, hey, can I get some of that stream money? Because you've seen what he's been doing with his fucking crazy shit over on his X platform, which, we may or may not broadcast to if the time is right. I've not decided. But I just want to, I want to welcome you back to Busters, and I want to say A to BH. Okay? It's amazing to be here. I actually had an altercation earlier today where I almost hit a kid with my car. And I said, I'm sorry. And the kid said, no, I'm sorry that you're so bad at driving. And I was like, shit, man, this kid is a future comedian. He's pretty good. He's quick on his feet. I was thinking about how interesting language is and how one sentence can totally modify the meaning of a sentence before it. For example, you could say, black people are not human, right? But if you say, they're actually supernatural godly beings with far more power than others, that all of a sudden makes it a positive. And that's what we talk about here at Busters. We talk about race relationships. We talk about amazing people like Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't know if you know this, but Jesse Lee Peterson is one of the people of value, the men of value around here. Let me be totally, I'm a pretty I would say I'm a pro-am. I'm not a professional. I try to be professional. I do my best. But look, I really just try my best. My point is that we're going to do a show tonight and it's going to be great. There's already a sports store called Dick's Sporting Goods. I want to open up a sex shop called Sports Dicking Goods. How about that? I like to pretend I'm on my phone when I'm around people and have absurd fake arguments for people to overhear. Like I'll say, honey, I told you we could agree to disagree about the morality of the death penalty. But if you're going to insist that the Energizer is better than Duracell, I'm going to have to put you on the couch tonight. Listen to my $2 delivery. I'm a billionaire in the world of comedy, but we'll see about that. Do you think that there are dual polygamous marriages? A guy with 12 wives and one of his wives has 15 husbands? Black people are so cool. In fact, they're so cool. One of them is called Ice Cube. I really wish I worked in a Planet Fitness marketing department. Our slogan would be, if your physique resembles a globe, come on down to Planet Fitness. Here's $1 billion idea for you. Claw and Order. It's Law and Order, but All the all the characters are played by crabs and lobsters. Think about it. I told my friend, so there was this bug-nosed banker, big-nosed banker. Let me rephrase that. There was this big-nosed banker. He was doing these schemes. My friend said, don't talk like that. That's anti-Semitic. I said, no, he's Italian. You're anti-Semitic for thinking I was talking about a Jew. You know, crack should be called Pepsi because it's the alternative to Coke that is often enjoyed by black people. Here's an impression. A narcissist at a woman's rally. I support my right to get an abortion. Everyone else has to keep the baby. I'll never understand how math and percentages work because I realized I'm 99%. 99% of me thinks that I'm the greatest looking dude who ever lived, but I'm also 99% sure that I'm the ugliest piece of shit who ever walked the earth. How does that work out mathematically? Your whole life, your family tells you not to worry about what other people think. Lately, I've found a tactic that works with seemingly 100% of guys. A guy will start being shitty to me and I'll appeal to their vanity. You'd think it wouldn't work because it seems gay, but it does. I'll say, look, if I was a good looking guy like you, I could get away with talking the way you do, but I'm not. So I'm not even going to mess around like you do. Just be careful and be safe. Then all of a sudden, these fucking tough guys will calm down and they'll say, maybe that is my problem. I'm just too damn good looking. The other day, I saw a scientist using a microscope. I said, that's one way to look at things. I've always wondered, do people want to look good so that they can get laid? Or do they want to get laid to prove that they look good? And the question is, if you can get laid without looking good, does it matter? You ever have a cashier at a store remember you from a previous checkout and it made you feel like a celebrity? If that happened, you don't have enough going on in your life, but I can relate to it. You know, this guy, Ben Thorpe, he said all the white people suck and his daughter's a bitch. He's a race traitor and a grace traitor. Sluts are just hookers that work pro bono. Every time someone calls me cool, I think, what are you, a loser? And every time someone calls me a loser, I think, wow, you have bad taste. I'm cool as fuck. The other day, a guy said to me, you're extremely overweight, but I don't mean that in a rude way. I said, you're incredibly dumb, but I don't mean that in a rude way. Mazda Miata sales are down 50% this year, which is weird because I thought gay acceptance was at an all-time high. I can do the dumb thing, I can do the same dumb thing 1,000 times, but until someone verbally calls me out on it, I don't acknowledge it. Like I could leave the house in pants that are way too tight and unflattering, but until someone says, what are you wearing, your sister's jeans? I won't know not to wear them. This woman was cackling and laughing at the gym, and for some reason, it just seemed like the weirdest place to laugh, There's 100 people working out and sweating and pushing it to the limit. And this lady just laughed it up like she's watching a Richard Pryor special. It would be like going to the Laugh Factory and loudly grunting like you're lifting weights. Shout out to male to female transitioners. It takes balls to cut off your balls. I was talking to a guy and I was telling him how my friend screwed me over on a deal where he was supposed to buy a bunch of old books from me. And he said, that's great, but I only really have the patience to listen to a bunch of emotional rambling when I'm talking to a hot chick. And I said, damn, that's shitty. All this time I thought I was a pretty lady. People say I abuse alcohol. I disagree. I think I have a very strong relationship with it.